Airdrie Chamber of Commerce represents close to 500 businesses who, when able to operate, employ thousands of Albertans. Many of these businesses are on the brink of collapse following months of government-mandated restrictions that have either closed or drastically reduced their ability to produce revenues. In many cases, government subsidies have not matched the scale of impact these restrictions have had on revenues, and such restrictions lack sufficient data and fact-based rationale to justify them. Nearly a year into this pandemic, many businesses have been forced to endure months of shutdowns. This is simply not a sustainable situation for the job creators of our provincial economy. On January 29th, Premier Kenney announced a path forward. And while we applaud this action, we find the measures in Stage 1 do little but patronize the industries that have been hardest hit by government-mandated restrictions. We understand many of the challenges and concerns that our government faces as a result of COVID-19. We're simply asking them to understand the catastrophic impact their restrictions are having on businesses and their employees. It's time our government sees the real impact of their restrictions. These are the faces of the entrepreneurs that drive the Alberta economy. We asked local business owners to tell us what they're facing.
I've lost about 90% of my commercial jobs.
We've now been closed for 11 weeks since November 13th, and in the last year we've actually been closed for 26 weeks.
Tough. We might close this month. It's our worst month yet. I had to lay off a lot of staff, a lot of family people. That hurt pretty bad, so I don't know what to do from here.
With having 10% revenue, it doesn't cover all of the other costs that we have. It can be anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000 a month that aren't covered by a lot of the subsidies.
The financial support from the government is not strong enough for an industry that has had more hardship than most industries. We were the last to open in the spring and the first to close in November.
As it starts to become like I can't go through it anymore, what's going to happen to these kids, my teachers, myself, my fellow business owners? Like, what will be left when this is all over?
Just not knowing if you're going to survive or not. You know, I worked 10 years to have this business, and it's just all being like taken away from us.
Time is of the essence. I mean, like I said, we're a small family-run business. We only have, so much capital to keep us afloat.
We're just kind of crossing our fingers, and basically, it's day to day. We had dates that we had in mind that we would be open, and that date has come and gone, and now we're just waiting for the next, kind of promise or lack thereof.
I was doing fine, but when you look at that lost revenue, it's really sad, and it's very scary as a business owner when you have your family's life in your hands and your house on the line, and all of that can go away with the government not opening you up.
And the costs for us to deliver and pay off what we've incurred over the last year and a half are going to be insurmountable. And the idea that there is a lot of aid out there, there isn't.
So how do we safely move forward?
We need safe opening strategies. We need more support from our governments, and we need it now. We need it from those who are supposed to be running this province.
We need financial subsidies for our industry. We have been closed the longest. We were closed first in the spring, we were last to open, and we were closed first in the fall. We are still closed today.
As business owners, we're very creative. But when you tell us just close and don't give us any option to open in a creative way to adapt, it is making it very, very difficult for us.
We need to have answers and true statistics, not the information we're getting. We're getting so many confused informations that people are fighting over which information is correct because it's contradicting information.
We need to be given consideration. Our industry continues to be the first one to be shut down without any numbers or any proof to tell us why. We need proof. We need numbers that support why our industry continues to be closed.
We need a government that will act. We need people to care.
We need dialogue with the Alberta government. We need to be categorized properly.
We need restrictions that make sense across the board, and fairness and equality to all businesses, not just some.
We need decisions made in our province that reflect data about sports, dance, and fine arts in general. We need to be able to open our studios to protect the mental health of our students. We need to be able to open our businesses as small business owners, so at the end of this, we're still here.
We need a response from the government. We need help, and we need to open.
We need the government to stop picking business winners and losers.
We need to reopen.
The thing that we need is we need to be open. We need our staff to get back to work.
Our businesses are bleeding. We need your help. Share this video as many times as you can with your MLA, with your friends, with your family, with your communities. Thank you.